What's up? What's up, people? We is back. We is back. Another day on Keep It G News. Another day. We got a good one today, though, y'all. Tyreek Hill. Yo, what the heck happened with Tyreek Hill today? Man, he is ready to roll. I promise you. Trust and believe. Them officers that stopped Tyreek Hill like that, oh my God. They'd be lucky if they have a job start Monday. I promise you. The first thing I said when I seen that, I said, man, I couldn't have been. I hope that wasn't in Miami. I hope that wasn't in Miami, because if that was in Miami, boy. Like, how do you not know? For one, what was it over? What was it over? And how do you not know if you're a cop Miami who the fuck Tyreek Hill is? Pulls him over right before game day? Wow, right? Tyreek Hill spoke about that too. Then you got Foolio. No. Yungeen Ace. I don't think Yungeen Ace is ever going to stop dissing Foolio, y'all. But should he? Should Yungeen Ace stop dissing Foolio? That's a valid question, y'all, considering, what them boys went through and, everything that they got going on. But yeah, he back dissing Foolio. Seems like every show he do, he must be drinking Don Julio all year or something, man. It's crazy. But is it smart? We'll talk about that. Then we got Lil Wayne snubbed by the Super Bowl for Kendrick Lamar. Now that dominated the internet today, y'all. I got an interesting take on that, because Lil Wayne is a legend. You got the Super Bowl in New Orleans. Y'all know how the Super Bowl go. They might not be in New Orleans till another 50 years. Lil Wayne ain't gonna be he gonna miss that boat. He probably be dead in 50 years. Should we all probably be dead in 50 years, depending on your age. But anyway, Wayne ain't gonna be able to do that. And I think he might have been the most suitable, person for that job. But somehow, some way, they gave it to Kendrick. Now, Jay-Z is in he doing this thing with the NFL. And they saying that this might have been his call. Cash, what it do? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to get into all that. But first, hold up. Before we, how we do. Before we get into that, I gotta show y'all Goofy. So I'm guessing what's ready to happen is Lord, what the nigga name is, little snitching nigga, Woody. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Instagram. Keep It G News, IG. But Lord motherfucking Woody was spotted with Rolling 60s member Sadie Nash. Hey, yo, what the fuck is this? Hey, yo, for real, hey, Rolling 60s, y'all gotta do something about this guy, man. Sadie Nash is single-handedly destroying the Rolling 60s image. Single-handedly, y'all. I told y'all a long time ago, this guy's a fucking, he ain't never been in, this guy's a civilian. Ain't nothing wrong with being a civilian. Don't get me wrong. But what makes it wrong is when you don't want to admit it. What is he doing with Woody? What is he doing with Woody, y'all? And I knew this was coming. I knew it was coming. After they ran that weak ass play on the phone, the nigga posted about Woody every 2 days. But let me, y'all know I'm always in the comments. Y'all know I'm always in the comments tripping. That boy hang with Elpo. And look, here he come. He always got something to say. He had never addressed me on Instagram. On YouTube, because he's scared to death. People saying he mad at him. Hold on, where's dumb ass at? He talking about how I wasn't there with Adam. Nigga, that's the first. The fuck? Like, oh, these niggas is crazy, man. Look, that boy was talking about all that snitching. Now look at him hanging with one. Man, cause I told y'all these guys don't be right, man. Niggas be agents. Like, like, how does that happen? All that shit you was talking about, rat, talking about Gunner, talking about this person, and you turn around and link up with a rat for fucking monetary purposes. Man, these niggas is crazy. These niggas is crazy. Your pioneer want this picture to get out. Nigga probably leaked it. Yeah, he definitely started gang banging in his 20s. He started gang banging probably right around the time his YouTube career took off. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, man, these niggas, who be sending these niggas? It ain't no different. It ain't no different from a rapper, right? Don't you know how you got some of these rappers? They get in the gangs after they start rapping. It's almost like the gang credibility. You feel me? I think that's what I think Sunny Nash, he probably came in through the YouTube partner program. You feel me? Not the partner program that most people was in. He came in through a separate one where you gotta initiate yourself to a gang first. You gotta gain credibility to a gang. Then we're gonna put you on YouTube and we're gonna send you followers, and all he talk is bullshit. Say, no, I'm joking with that, yo, but I don't know where they find these niggas at, man. Charlene, what it is? Yeah, I don't know where they find these niggas at. I think that is very strange for this guy to be a rolling 60 so-called Crip hanging with the biggest snitch that's out right now. I don't think nobody is worse than Woody. Woody got 28 people arrested. 28 people arrested from lies that he told on Thug in a span of 10 years. And this nigga, who have called out many rats on social media, I'm talking about a whole bunch of them, probably more than me, and then turn around and hang with the biggest rat we got right now. Jesus Christ. He might as well linked up with Butter. They might as well get him, Butter, Terrence Williams, Trenches News, and they just need to do a fucking podcast called The Rat Brothers. That's the fuck they need to do. Man, don't stand on it. But I meant to talk about this earlier, y'all, but I had to run around. But Lil Wayne, y'all. How people feel about that, yo? Should Lil Wayne have gotten the job? Should Lil Wayne, Q the Don, what he do? Had gotten the job. Well, this New Orleans native seemed to think so. She's highly upset. Check her out. I don't know who she is.
I want y'all to hear me out and hear me out good, because I have a lot of Kendrick Lamar fans in my DMs right now who are expressing their opinion, and that's okay because you're entitled to that, but that show belonged to Dwayne Michael Carter. It should have been a no-brainer when they sat down and decided who they were going to choose to perform for the Super Bowl. It's in New Orleans. We have Mardi Gras coming up right behind it, up before it. I don't know how the schedule rolls, but the atmosphere is going to be crazy out here during that time. And do we not have the artists to perform for the show? You're going to go to California and get a rapper from California to perform in his city after he's already made it clear that he wanted to be considered for the job. It was just a smack in the face. And also, his catalog does not compare to Wayne. Like, Rock Nation dropped the ball. I don't care. I say what I say.
Yeah, you right, Luffy. He sure the fuck dead. Goofy ass nigga. They're more telling than Mickey Truth in that situation. Yo, but what y'all think about that, man? So Wayne that got the job now. Wayne did speak on this. Hold on. Wayne did speak on wanting to be a part of the Super Bowl. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, shit. Master P had some things to say too. Who shit is this? Boss Talk 101. When he start doing reactions? Where's the original interview? When Wayne said he wanted to do the Super Bowl. Let's see if I can find the original interview. Once the headline Super Bowl. Here you go, right here. Hey, yo, I'm going to get to that, Philip. I'm definitely going to talk about that.
Headline Super Bowl in New Orleans. How badly do you want to hear those words?
It's as bad as I wanted to see my name at the top of that list when I was there, whatever age it was, and I would bust into the office and get that Billboard magazine. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good point, Charlotte.
What does it signify to you? What does it mean to do that?
I think that, just as an artist, because this has nothing to do with, and that's so crazy, that it has nothing to do with the sport as an artist.
Yeah.
As an artist, this is an achievement. As an artist, that has nothing to
Wayne
do
bad,
with the sport. That's
God
so crazy.
damn.
It has now care what teams are playing, with
Fall out.
seasons. You perform for the what?
Yeah, right. Excuse me.
You know what I mean? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, oh, man, so that right there is it's an achievement. It's and thank God I've been on the Grammy
That's
stage.
a good point, too, Slick.
My name has been called, and I've won. And I can tell you that I perform at the Grammys, and that's an amazing. And the reason why that's probably the
Dang, that's a good point, too, Philip. I ain't even think about that.
I know for a fact that when I do the Louisiana Fest, there's like a trillion people, and being in front of my city and seeing that many people is amazing. So that right there is a crazy feeling. So to know that the Super Bowl would be what?
Yeah.
What? Yeah,
And
that would be a little. And that's by going to Super Bowl before and watching the halftime show.
It's nothing like it.
And wish it,
Hog?
when you see the artist, you're like, I know they could have sung the song that I was featured on. I'm featured on everybody's song.
Yeah, they could have brought me out.
You could have brought me out.
Could have brought me out. So, I mean, you are New Orleans. Like, what does, without, giving anything too crazy away, if when this happens, because we manifest here, what does it look like to you? Like, is it bringing people out? What makes your halftime show so special?
Please do not wear the camera. Please do not feel disrespected if you are an artist from New Orleans, an artist tied to me in any kind of way in the music. But no, that's my moment. And I earned that moment, so no, I'm not bringing
Damn, so this not even an interview that's going around right here, y'all. It's a different interview everybody's saying. So he really, really wanted to be a part of that shit.
I'm singing all the hooks that you made, you wrote. I'm singing them. Bobby Valentino, all y'all, I'm singing them. Sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, you. What?
Like, this me.
Well, I might got like a New Orleans jazz great or something like that. Like something like that.
Hey, Charlotte,
you also have a lot of just features. Like, maybe if you wanted to sprinkle a little something.
If I have a song with Beyonce or something at the time.
Please,
Beyonce. If I have a song with Beyonce, then of course. Of course, and that makes no sense.
Oh, this new?
Other than that.
No, this old. It's 8 months ago.
Take but if the Chiefs is actually playing in it, then no, we're not doing it.
You said Taylor Swift can be on my stage rooting for the Chiefs and doing
that.
That is so funny. I mean, I heard you say that and I was like, yes, obviously. It is the obvious choice. Because, like, why do you feel like it's important for the halftime show to reflect the people of the city?
Because there's so many people that's not from the city there. So it's a showcase. And it's something that tourists take back with them. And everybody not coming from an American city. People come from out the country. They're going to remember that. They're going to remember, okay, I went to New Orleans for the game. I want them to also almost kind of, forget I kind of remember the halftime show. I remember the food. I remember so, it's a showcase. And I believe that I'm a part of the New Orleans showcase.
Yeah, you absolutely are.
I hope so.
All right, y'all. So this the thing, right? Hold on. Let me see if I got the Kendrick Lamar saying he's gonna be a part of it. I'm sure most people seen it by now.
Rated T.
Hold on. Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl commercial. I'm ready to stop doing that. That shit hardly ever works. Yo, hit that like button. Hit that like button. All right, so this was Kendrick. This was Kendrick Lamar basically his introduction.
Exactly.
Then I'm gonna get the Wayne.
What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know there's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom!
Kendrick Lamar is headlining.
So that was Kendrick Lamar. Hold on, before I get what I'm gonna say, let me get the Master P. Master P has some things to say too.
Think about.
What the fuck is that?
With all the
of course, we're going to end things in New Orleans with Super Bowl 59 right here on Fox. And speaking of that, we've got some breaking news. The NFL just announced Kendrick Lamar will perform at.
Oh, they're not doing that. They strike my motherfucking video with that shit. What is local? Look at Jazz.
Is that Chris?
To say after the internet has been in a frenzy now, if y'all don't know what's going on, pretty much everybody at the next Super. What we do real quick, bro, in general, bro. He was going to be the halftime.
Come on. 2 more.
Alright. This is Master P had to say.
We all know.
Well, first, Lil Wayne manager spoke out.
On election day is tough, so vote by mail and get real-time email updates on your ballot.
Tell y'all what his manager had to say.
SkipTheLinePA.vote today.
But I'm gonna tell y'all why I think Lil Wayne didn't get the job.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV to watch up to 4 games live at once.
He took on to his story and said, you know, confused, disappointed, angry, but most involved, inspired. We'll never again be in a position or have to go in a position where we are at the mercy of someone else's decision. We will make decisions. Pretty much saying that, you know, they're not from the.
That was Lil Wayne manager. Say he don't want to put him in a situation where they're not making the decisions.
You know, he put up a post and said, "Salute to
Kendrick Lamar for
performing at the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Well deserved. He's one of the hottest artists in the world right now and has one of the biggest songs." And then he went on to say, "As an ambassador of entertainment in the city of New Orleans, I have to agree with the fans that Lil Tunechi, which is Lil Wayne, should be a part of this celebration as well. He's one of the greatest hip-hop artists alive, still relevant, and he's a New Orleans native. Let's not miss this cultural moment in the South. Life is too short. We have to give our legend their flowers while they're still here." And then he tagged, you know, the NFL and Jay-Z or whatever the case may be. Now, let me just talk.
All right, so look, right. For one, I think Master P don't give a fuck if Lil Wayne was there. I think Master P more worried about him not being a part of it. Yo, but y'all brought up some good points. And I was thinking at first that maybe Kendrick would bring Wayne out. But Wayne too close to Drake. You know, Kendrick and Drake got that thing going. I think it would make sense to bring Wayne out. But I also was reading some of the comments, and people say they have not been impressed with Wayne's last few concerts. Let's see how a Wayne concert look. Lil Wayne concert performance. Too far away. Lil Wayne concert performance. But shit, he did good at the what's it called? Hold on. One thing I know about the NFL, right, is the NFL don't give a fuck about names. Far as, you know, who what you done, what you mean to the coaches. Man, NFL don't give a fuck about none of that shit, because NFL think they override all of that. Here go one of Lil Wayne performances right here. Look like a pretty good performance to me.
When it comes to the rebound struggle, I just live. Got my hand on the game, yeah, I beat the grip. 100 grand in
Yeah, Super Bowl ain't Super Bowl.
Straight off the block with it. Yeah, in the Cedar Street to be specific. Yeah.
All right, let's find some of Kendrick performances. Let's weigh the performances. I think this is the problem, y'all. Lil Wayne is too connected to drugs, and I don't think NFL wants that nowhere. But no, I can't say that though because they had Snoop. But Snoop is more just about marijuana. Wayne is connected to the heavy drugs, man. Codeine, cough syrup, Percocets. And I think that went into the decision. Now I could be wrong. But they say Jay-Z is the one that made this decision. Jay-Z spoke out too, actually. Look kind of stiff though, yo. Let's see what the Kendrick Lamar show look like. Let's weigh the performances. Kendrick Lamar concert. Let's weigh the performances. Hit that like button, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Kendrick should look more lit. Jay-Z should just lay low. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Kendrick got way more energy.
I want to see something. Let me take them back to day one. Hold on. Come on, Tom.
They both sell out arenas.
Hold up. Hey, this like that little bitch. MVP, I don't get no sleep, no, I don't like that little bitch. What's that open? I'm on that ocean, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Kendrick should look more. What y'all think, y'all? Who performance look more interesting?
Like that little bitch. What? I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna pressure, never control you. I ain't gonna punch you. People want honey. I don't know you. Fuck like that,
Yeah, he's definitely connected to Diddy. What y'all think, y'all? Who performance look more interesting? Yeah, we just went to both of them. Raw Dope Podcast. I'm asking a question based off of the video we just seen. You talking about their stage presence? Do we gotta go to Wayne's again? I'm only showing clips. Alright, we're gonna go to Wayne's again. Yeah, he definitely gonna perform this, y'all. Just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand down and party at the party playing with his ghost. All right, let's go to Wayne's again. Let's go to Wayne's again, y'all. What y'all think, y'all? Who got the best stage presence? I shouldn't have to pick and choose. I should be able to just go to whichever one. I ain't pick and choose. I just went to whichever one. Shouldn't have to pick and choose. All of them should be the same. I seen the Essence Festival. That shit did look like it was lit. The Hot Boy reunion joint.
to the top, nigga. Don't play haters with us, be a hip block, nigga. Baby can't ain't nothing nice. Life ain't right. Represent uptown to the.
Put up a soldier ring. You're a soldier, nigga. Put up a TV ball thing. As a veteran, they taught us the ball thing. Listen to no.
This is in New Orleans. It shouldn't matter if it's in New Orleans or not.
You thought it was over?
This is New Orleans. Which means why I say choose is crazy. How should I say it in Spanish? Alright. Yeah, this motherfucker lit right here. But all of them should be lit. Alright, let's go to another Kendrick. This one lit. Hold on, let's go some more.
Help me sing the song. Cause when I get up, all in ya, we can hear the angels calling us. And we can see the
now you good, Justin. I like both of them too. I don't think they can go either wrong. I don't think they can go wrong with either choice. I mean, well, they already made their choice. Let's go to another Kendrick show. Let's go to another Kendrick show. Shit, I don't went too fucking far. Let's go to another Kendrick show. But I really think it's the drugs, man. I really think it's the drugs. You know, the NFL be trying to be clean with their approach, even though it's dirty as a motherfucker. But that's the perception they try to give off. All right, this was shit too low. Yeah, he funny as shit. I wouldn't mind either or. I ain't gonna lie. I see what he did. Yeah, see, Slick, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really judge that Essence Festival because, you know, I mean, he home just like he would be home. But I think when it comes down to performance and stage presence, you can't just go home and decide who got the better show. I think it would be smart to bring him out. But you know, Lil Wayne cool with Drake. I don't know, y'all. Is this the same one we just looked at, or he brought him out? He probably bring him out at every show, Dr. Dre. I think it come down to Wayne drug usage, y'all. I really do. I think it come down to Wayne drug usage, and now NFL don't really want that around him. What the fuck did Jay-Z say? Hold on. Jay-Z speaks on halftime. Kendrick Lamar. All right, let's see what Jay-Z had to say. So I'm not putting the Essence Festival performance at the front. I'm just telling you, the boy Wayne on fire at them shows. Wayne got tons of crap. Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm talking about who's the best. I ain't saying that. I'm saying who's the best. From what I just seen, and I'm a Wayne fan more than a Kendrick fan. What I just saying, it looked like Kendrick got the better show. Shit, hold up. All right. It said Kendrick Lamar finally popped out again after his Drake battle to announce that he's hitting up an even bigger stage next year. The hip hop world is very excited to see what he does in Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans on February 9th. And if not, they're morally curious. Moreover, Jay-Z issued a statement as the NFL's entertainment curator, contributing to many Drizzy fans' anger at him for allowing this to happen. Jokes aside, let's not forget the reason why the sports league brought Hove into the fold in the first place, and how many issues of social justice and treatment of black community. Oh, that's another thing too, y'all. That's another thing. Wayne do not get into the social justice and the treatment of black community. He stays out of that. So you know the NFL is political as well. You gotta remember that. That probably made a huge difference in this decision. Remember when Lil Wayne was asked about how I'm gonna go to it. Kendrick Lamar is truly once a generation artist and performer. Jay-Z said of the battle victory who wants no second round with Drake. His deep love for hip hop and culture informs his artistic vision. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. I think that was, it seemed like that's what separated him from Wayne. Kendrick work transcends music. It transcends music, which means it goes above music. I don't think Lil Wayne work go above music, and his impact will be felt for years to come. Here's Kendrick's own brief statement of the. All right, so look, have y'all seen what Wayne said about Wayne? Talk about fucking stupid Lil Wayne talks police brutality. Yo, hit that like button. Yo, only got 17 likes. This shit probably hurt him right here too, y'all.
At the age
This probably hurt him, y'all.
At the age of 12 years old, I shot myself. I was in the house. Police knocked on the door. I was right there. They knocked the door down. Everybody jumped over my body to go get the guns and drugs and whatever they could find. It took one guy to stop right there and cuss everybody that hopped over me out. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? They said, oh, no, we was going to see if it... What the fuck are y'all doing?
You stupid as shit.
We called the ambulance. A fucking ambulance. Do you not see this kid on the floor with this hole in his chest? Say,
Who you talking about, Justin Kendrick or Wayne?
Pick me up. Brought me to the hospital. He didn't drop me off at the ambulance and say, you take him. He brought me to the hospital room and made two and stood there and waited till the doctor said he's gonna make it. He said, don't worry, my name's Uncle Bob. He was white as snow.
Oh, okay.
That hopped over me was blacker than me.
Was he a cop?
Yeah, he was a cop, and my life was saved by a white man. I don't know what racism is. I know a good motherfucker named Uncle Bob, though.
He said that. Remember, he said he don't know what racism is. Hold up, what else he had to say? Might as well watch the whole thing.
When I open my eyes on stage, or when I at a Lil Wayne show, when I come from under the stage and Man, it's the world out there. It's not a certain.
He said a lot of different things, man.
Certain culture.
He did say that one time too, which was crazy.
It's people, and that's those people out there in that crowd.
I think it's just people from New Orleans, man. I mean, I would get it if they was the host of Super Bowl in fucking Baltimore, and we ain't got nobody close on a musical level was Lil Wayne and what he's done to the culture and what he's been to the culture. We would feel some type of way. But is it justified? You know, that's the thing. Is it justified?
And they make, quote unquote, Lil Wayne. And that's who I happen to be. And I'm sorry if people can't understand, but I understand why they don't understand. It's because they don't come from the bottom of a stage and look at 20 to 30,000 people. They don't get that opportunity. And I'm blessed to have that opportunity. So with that said, I can only be honest about such a thing. And I don't understand. I've never witnessed racism.
Yeah, he said he never witnessed racism. Then he had another one. He had something else that he said. And basically with Jay-Z comments. Now I wasn't mad at him about this, the BLM shit, because that's some bullshit anyway.
Want to make a change in your
but the Jay-Z comments basically said Kendrick and what he brings to the table, it transcends above music. Did we gotta go back to the comment that what Jay-Z said? So that lets me know that all of this went into consideration. This went into consideration, yo, when they decided, like, it wasn't just about music. It wasn't, the decision wasn't based solely off music, y'all. And I can understand why they went with Kendrick now that I read Jay-Z and what he had to say.
He's a rapper whose lifestyle has all the trappings of a bona fide rock star.
Yo, we got 20 likes. We must got a whole bunch of new people here. Yo, hit them like button. Yo, subscribe to the channel, man. Want to donate to the platform? Cash at Baltimore Swag, man. We keeping it real. Ain't nobody else doing this.
To the reclusive hip-hop icon, Lil Wayne.
DJ Academics might watch my live and copy like he been doing lately.
Lil Wayne has been making music for nearly 25 years, with hits like Lollipop.
Wayne definitely got hits.
Discovering megastars like Nicki Minaj and Drake. Lil Wayne, born Dwayne Carter, was first discovered by New Orleans rapper Birdman, who quickly signed him to his record label, Cash Money.
Yeah, for real, Justin, you right. See, I don't even think they should have asked him these questions. Like, yo, you can't ask everybody serious questions. You know, everybody is not, what's the word I'm looking for? Adept to even answer them motherfuckers. Well, I can't get the words out. Everybody can't do it, yo. That's one of the things I hate about certain interviewers. Like, yo, you can't bring certain people on your platform and ask them a serious question about a subject that matters. So they was dead wrong for even bringing Wayne into this conversation, but Wayne's supposed to have had enough knowledge to even if that's how he felt personally. You gotta know there's a problem. You gotta know. You got homeboys, you got friends that's probably still in the hoods, and like, so he was still out of order for answering that way.
His taste of mainstream success came with his electric verse on Juvenile's Back That Thing Up. His lyrics are crafty and calculating.
You ain't like Lollipop, Charlene?
You know how difficult it was to watch us come up with our pants sagging and our shirts all big and bandanas on and repping street things.
No, it's the same one we...
Guns. Every verse was about how I would run in your house and tie your pants.
Oh, no, that's not the same one.
Like that. And I sold over 1 million records in a heartbeat. It was about lyrics. It was just about, it wasn't about what you were talking about. It was about how you was talking about it.
What do you say?
I like Lollipop. I ain't mind Lollipop.
Vulgar, misogynistic, offensive.
Charlie said she couldn't stand that motherfucker.
No, if that's what you think
about
music, if that's what you categorize it under, then
supporters.
All those things made me who I am, and I am a very successful man. Please keep looking out for more, because it's coming, baby.
So, your daughter, would you have any problem with her being called the or a hoe.
Yeah, if they calling her a hoe, I have a huge problem with that. Yeah, but I've never called a certain female a name out unless I got a real big problem with her. Yeah.
To say this father of four is controversial is
Yeah,
an
it is.
understatement.
It is, Justin.
Self-described gangster
It is, Justin.
says he's often misunderstood.
That'll be the biggest misconception that I'm some kind of rude. I don't know. When they meet me, they're like, oh, you so humble or whatever. But I'm from the South. I have to be respectful and everything like that because I have someone to answer to. And that's my mom.
But Wayne doesn't really care what we think about it. He's unapologetic
Yeah, yo,
in just about every aspect of his
I
life.
think, see, yo, he got a heavy connection to drugs, yo. I think that played the role. I think, like Jay-Z said, he don't really transcend above music. You know, he don't speak on a culture. I think all of that went into the NFL's decision, man.
Life. What's your relationship with weed? Every day?
It's God. It's my family.
Hey, yo, but you don't have to experience it, Ham. Come on now. You ain't got to experience it to know that it's an issue. Do you? As a black man in America, do you have to experience racism to know that it's an issue? Come on, Ham. You making excuses, bro.
My kids is music and weed.
In that order?
Yeah.
Our journey with Wheezy started back in 2013 at his own private skate park he constructed in Miami. How do you, a self-described gangster, end up being such a prolific skateboarder?
I just fell in love with skating, plain and simple. The thing you love most about it is landing the tricks, landing them and landing them well, and being able to say you did that.
A few months later, he invited us to Amsterdam, backstage at a sold-out performance.
What are you thinking about when you're walking?
Yeah, like he could have answered that question way better than that, yo.
Impressing the people.
Like he got a voice.
Usually trying to feel the crowd out first.
Yeah, because it's not. It's really about class, Justin. It's more about class than it is race.
Headlines than music. Due to an ongoing legal battle, his completed Carter 5 album remains on
Like
the
it's
shelf.
a lot of people. It's a lot of white people that grew up just like us. You feel me? They experience police brutality too. It's really about class. It just so happens that a large percentage of black people are living in poverty. So it gets put on, you know, so we carry the load when it comes down to those type of questions and that type shit. Yup, you right, Dennis.
November is a diary that chronicles the 8 months he spent at Rikers Island for an illegal weapon possession. When you look back at prison, has it been life-changing?
I learned a lot about people. You're all on the same level. You're all going through the same thing.
Yeah, they go for the easy targets. You're right.
But outside of a jail cell, his celebrity status has clearly shaped his perspective. Recently stirring controversy on Fox Sports when he said he personally doesn't see racism because so many of his fans are white.
I thought that was clearly a message that there was no such thing as racism.
There was a lot of backlash from people about that. Would you change it, what you said, or you still feel the same way? What's your thought on Black Lives Matter?
What is it?
Well, Black Lives Matter was a scam anyway.
Called Black Lives Matter, thinking that the rest of America didn't seem to understand that Black Lives Matter.
It just sounds weird. I didn't know that you put a name on it. It's not a name. It's not whatever. It's somebody got shot by police for a reason. I am a young, black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understands Black Matter these days, I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man. My life matter, especially to my.
And look, see, like all of this played the role. Like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, that nigga said my life matters, especially to my bit. Like, yo, all of this played the role and why he didn't get it. Now I understand New Orleans is upset, yo, but I kind of see why he didn't get it.
My life matter, especially to my.
Do you separate yourself from it?
I feel connected to a damn thing that ain't got nothing to do with me. If you do, you crazy. You connected to this flag, right? As I'm connected.
Look.
I'm a gangbanger, man. I'm connected.
He ended our interview angrily.
Politician.
Lil Wayne is in the business of making music, not apologies. For Nightline, I'm Lindsay Davis.
Yo, so I get it. I get it now, yo. New Orleans just upset. And I would be upset too, yo. But once you factor in everything, it makes more sense why Kendrick was the choice. I don't give a fuck what he, and that's the problem, Ham. I was talking about that. I think the drugs is a problem too. You know, the NFL tries to keep a clean image, even though we know they dirty. We know they dirty, but they still try to keep a clean image. So it makes more business sense, even with Jay-Z being a part of it. Listen to what let's go back to what Jay-Z said again. Like, we don't have none of these moments from Kendrick. We don't have none of these moments from Kendrick. All right, look, this is what Jay-Z said again, one more time. Hit that like button, y'all. We done had probably 2,000 people on here. Y'all only got 26 likes. A lot of niggas don't like my videos, y'all. I think my videos better than most of these niggas. Hold on. Where's the beginning of it? Okay. Kendrick is truly a once in a generation. Oh, y'all can't see it. Hold on. Kendrick Lamar is truly a once in a generation artist and performer, Jay-Z said. His deep love for hip hop and culture informs his artistic vision. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Kendrick's work transcends music, and his impact will be felt for years to come. Yeah, I get that. I don't think you can say all of those things about Wayne. I don't think you can say all those things about Wayne. You might can say Wayne's impact will be felt for years to come. He got a deep love for hip hop, but you can't say he got a deep love for culture or his artistic visions. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that too, Justin, but I think he's right when he explained in this situation. You know, I mean, did he have more to say? Was that all of it? I guess that's all he said. Yeah, so that's Jay-Z's statement, man. So like I said, I get why New Orleans is upset. I would be upset if I was from New Orleans. If they did it to Baltimore, I would be upset. And we ain't got nobody close to Lil Wayne level. But, you know, that's the NFL, yo. And the NFL, they don't think they got to follow rules. You know, that's really an unwritten rule. You got it. If you're going to have something in our town, have somebody from our town to represent it. But the NFL think they're above and beyond all rules. So I can see why. They probably thought of Lil Wayne for a second and was like, nah, too controversial. You know, too controversial. And it's crazy because Lil Wayne speaks on sports often. He be on fucking he was with Skip Bayless for years doing sports. Wayne definitely be in his own world. Yeah. So Jay-Z just said that. What's up, Nate? Jay-Z just said that Kendrick Lamar's presence in music is bigger than music. And his love for culture, his love for culture defines his career. Basically, that's what he said. Basically, that's what he said. Said two big independent companies in our history of our culture come from New Orleans. We ain't talking about New Orleans, but we talking about you right, yo. But Wayne got a lot of bullshit with him, huh? Got a lot of bullshit with him. We just seen it. Like, yo, do you want to go to all Lil Wayne controversial statements? Lil Wayne's. I ain't doing that shit no more. I keep saying that because it'd be so much easier if I can just talk it into the computer. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne controversial statements. Fuck that shit. Man, we've been on the topic too long. But I get it, yo. I get why New Orleans is upset, but I also understand why they chose Kendrick. Also understand why they chose Kendrick. Now, Kendrick can do something honorable and bring Wayne. You know, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think that'd be a very honorable thing for Kendrick to do, to bring Wayne on there and let Wayne, you know, do his thing. I think it would almost be a crime for real if he don't allow Wayne to get up there and do his thing. But then we got this, y'all. So this was the video going around earlier. Tyreek Hill, first week of the motherfucking season. Tyreek Hill, big game in Miami, and this happened.
Chill out.
Dylan,
Get him video.
I did. Dylan.
Hey, Ham, you just looking at it as far as culture, y'all. NFL don't give a fuck about, NFL is more about what makes us look good. We talking about on a business level. On a business level, it was Kendrick Lamar was the safe decision, business-wise. Now, for what Lil Wayne has been to New Orleans, what Lil Wayne has been to the culture musically, I get it. But you can make a claim that shit. And at least in the present day, Kendrick Lamar has been the same. In the present day. Yeah, he said I wouldn't have great social awareness either if I had that much money. Oh yeah, Wayne had money, so he really out of touch with, certain things, certain elements of the community. Because he had money since he was 9. Oh, I don't know how they always do. They probably do, yo. They probably treat New Orleans people like Baltimore. But yeah, this what happened with Tyreek Hill earlier. I don't think nobody bumping Lil Wayne right now. I ain't heard nobody bump Wayne unless it's some old Wayne.
What the fuck? Dylan, go. Dylan, no. I'm trying to get on video.
There, they got a man all on the ground.
Put him in handcuffs. Oh, fuck.
Like, yo, how do you not know who Tyreek Hill is? If you're a resident of Miami, Florida, how do you not know? Yeah, when I posted on my page, how do you not know who Tyreek Hill is? Look how they treating him. Hot ass ground. So, hold on. It's some more video. Because at this time, everybody was wondering, and shooting my man Trapster, I don't know where he at. But at this time, everybody was wondering, was he going to play in the game? So this is how it ultimately ended. Because he played in the game. I'm going to take y'all to what he had to say. This is how it ultimately ended.
Like Ernest Wolfman. Like Ernest Wolfman? You said that? Yeah. So be the officer.
That's true. Before Not Like Us, I didn't even listen to Kendrick. That's what I'm saying. I'm a Wayne fan first. I ain't never see what was the big deal about Kendrick until Not Like Us. But come on, y'all. We moved on, y'all. God damn it. Look like some big wigs came out. Now, somebody's going to get in trouble for this. Miami Police Department put out a statement. Nigga going to be on desk duty about this. Trust and believe that. I promise you they're going to be on desk duty.
Jacksonville police and I don't know how they be doing it.
We're going to get to that. Hold up. We don't want to go too. We don't want to put the cart before the horse. We don't want to put the cart before the horse. Hold on. Miami PD released statement on Kendrick Lamar. Yo, why the fuck is this shit not working at all? Miami? That's crazy. The director. Somebody gonna get fired for this, y'all. Believe that. Believe that. They're gonna be fired. They're gonna be on desk duty. Something. Y'all can't even see it. Hold on. Hit that like button, y'all. We only have 30 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you want to donate to the platform, Cash App at the bottom of the screen. Salute to Charlene, man. She don't even want to put it up there. Miami-Dade Police Department Director Stephanie V. Daniels released a statement following the detainment of Tyreek Hill Sunday. Daniels requested an immediate review of the entire incident, including body cam footage. As of now, no further information is available. Hill was detained prior to Miami's game against Jacksonville Jaguars. He eventually suited up to play. We are aware of a recent detainment of Miami Dolphins player Tyreek Hill by Miami-Dade Police Department officers. The statement read, I have requested an immediate review of all details surrounding the incident, and we will also reviewing available body camera footage. We will provide updates as further information becomes available. The Dolphins released a statement following the incident, confirming Hill will play. This morning, wide receiver Tyreek Hill was pulled over for a traffic incident about 1 block from the stadium and was briefly detained by police, the statement read. He has since been released. Several teammates saw the incident and stopped to offer support. Tyreek and all other players involved have safely arrived to the stadium and will be available for today's game. Now, Calais Campbell got locked up too, or maybe got detained as well. Is this a longer video? Let's see if this is a longer video. The fuck the sound at? Hold on, y'all. Where the fuck the sound?
There are trucks,
there we go.
then there's the truck, GMC Sierra, available with the V8 engine.
Alrighty.
The Super Cruise hands-free driving experience. And of course, the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate.
You think so? On the Ravens tip?
GMC Sierra. Not just any truck, the truck.
Definitely fuck with sports. Why just don't have no value in it?
It's a heartbreaking situation. Obviously, I love Tyreek. I hated to see him in the situation he was in with the police. He is going to play today. Number one, he's okay. Number two, he's...
Hey, you funny as shit, Josh. That's probably what it is. They probably had a parlay in. They probably had a parlay in, man.
Into the situation that they were in handcuffs and being held on the ground with police is mind-boggling to me. I'm
fucking
concerned by that. Very troubled. We
computer is froze.
We will be investigating this. We will look out for Tyreek, but I'm not going to make any allegations at this time.
Yeah, we might can do that. That might be a good idea.
Okay. Physically, mentally, he was very distraught about what happened. Tyreek has told me over and over he's a big supporter of police. He was telling the police there, I want to be a police officer in the future, but this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. Drew, what did Tyreek Hill tell you happened? Well, it was all happening in real time. He said he was driving into the stadium. The police stopped him, took him out of the car, basically, at that point, got rough with him. And from my estimation, it was completely.
So that's Drew Rosenstein. I think that's his name. Or Rosenhouse or something. That's Tyreek Hill agent, y'all, for people that don't know.
But we'll see how it plays out. I'm just thankful Tyreek's okay. And he was given a moving violation ticket. And he's going to focus
Now,
on
my fucking computer is froze, y'all.
I just want to make sure my client's treated fairly.
That's right. Did Tyreek tell you why he was pulled over in the first place? And he's right outside the stadium.
It's a legal situation.
Man, hell no. Tyreek Hill spoke about it. I'm going to let y'all see what he had to say if my computer unfreeze.
All the extra stuff that happened just seems, from my perspective, completely unnecessary. I'm very distraught about it. I was greatly worried about Tyreek, but thank God when I got there, the situation was calming down. The Dolphins got involved. The head of security, Drew Brooks, did a great job. I think that Tyreek's going to be fine today, but we're going to have to.
All right, there we go.
With a 1st and 10, and Mostert's back in the.
Whoa, how'd you get your teeth so white?
You gotta use the right toothpaste.
Hold up, y'all. Fucking computer froze.
Not all toothpaste whiten the same. Crest 3D White removes 100% more stains for a noticeably whiter smile.
You personal best.
Crest.
Pistol. Into the block in the middle.
It's fucking stupid. That man's fucking. I don't know why this shit freeze. It freezes my. It never does this. And I ain't no live.
Time for Joe winding with a 1st and 10, and
So did they win that game, y'all? Let me go back. It took us all the way down there.
I want to make sure he wasn't.
Oh, so there ain't no volume on there. All right, so look, Tyreek Hill spoke on this, and I'm gonna let y'all see what he had to say. Then we're gonna move on to Foolio. Yungeen. So this is what Tyreek Hill had to say.
Put it all together. So I'm not gonna give you a version that I still don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to be able to use this platform to say, like, what if I wasn't Tyreek Hill, bro? Like, worst case scenario, you know? Because it's crazy. Like, I want to be a cop one day. I got a state trooper, had all that, you know. So I got a lot of respect for cops, man. But obviously.
Oh, so the Steelers is playing Miami today, and the Steelers won.
You know, everybody has bad apples in every situation, you know. So, I want to be able to, you know, use this platform, you know, to figure out
the guy he gave him a pass.
Flip this and, you know, make it a positive on both ends, on my end, and then also my.
I went berserk on them niggas.
Team together and, you know, do something positive for the community, because that's what it's all about, bro. It wasn't disrespectful, you know, because my mom didn't raise me that way. Didn't cuss, didn't do none of that. So, like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out, man. I'm just glad that my teammates were there to, like, support me in that situation.
Why they throw him on the ground like that?
And when they showed up, it made me realize that we got a good team this year, dog. For them to put their life on the line. You know what I'm saying? So it was amazing to see, man. Right now, I'm still trying to put it all together.
Yeah, so I think he let him off light. I'd have went in on him. But ultimately, he ended up getting released. They say it's going to be an investigation done, and, you know, we'll see what happened from there. But I would think that the officers that played a role in that shit, they is on death duty right now. They probably going to be on death duty for the next couple of weeks. You heard me? Yeah, it could have been. You know, they was hating. You know, police be haters, man. That's real. But then we got Young and Ace. Foolio, man. Young and Ace is not letting up on Foolio. And I'm going to keep it real, y'all. Y'all know I'm against drill music and all of that. But Foolio did some very, very, very disrespectful things to Young and Ace when he was alive. You talking about going to his brother grave site, taking pictures. Like, yo, so don't get me wrong. I think it's stupid as a motherfucker. But in his situation, it's like, yo, can you really be mad at him? Because if it was if everything happened different, and Young and Ace was the one that got murdered, man, Foolio be doing the same goddamn thing. The same thing. So this was him at a recent show. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, they definitely gonna be doing parking tickets. They talking about saying Julio, look, he having time of his life. Yeah, he is. He having time of his life. Now, only reason I think he's doing this is because he know he ain't got nothing to do with that with Young and Ace. I mean, with Foolio dying. He definitely celebrating like it's his birthday. Look, drinking Don Julio. I think he performed every diss song he fucking got on his ass. Yo, but I can't, yo, it's like, yo. All right, so he just had something else to say. I ain't watched this yet. But he just said something else. I don't know. I think that might have been in Jacksonville. He said something about Jacksonville Police Department. He'd be a fool to still be going to Jack. If I was you, I wouldn't go to Jacksonville for nothing. Like, you couldn't pay me no amount of money to go to Jacksonville. Straight up. But this is what he had to say, too.
I don't know how they be doing it, but they always call around and cancel my shows. What's up with y'all? What's going on?
He think it's funny.
This is the thing.
Shorty still got a lot of growing up to do because he think this shit is funny. He don't realize, yo, they 1 minute they canceling your shows, next minute they locking your ass up.
Live down Jacksonville. Why y'all want to cancel my? Why y'all trying to my money? Yeah, man.
No, I can't blame him.
My life. Cause y'all worry about what I got going on. I ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all better leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, really though, not for though. I'm gonna keep it a bean though. Y'all canceled all my shows, but I just had a show in Temple. Y'all got my show canceled in Temple. I had a show in Virginia. I called, got my show canceled up.
Yeah, he would have.
I had a show in Gainesville. I canceled my show in Gainesville before. Daytona. You feel me? Like, what's really going on?
They canceled, that's fucked up. They canceling any show in any surroundings of fucking. Like, he can't, he gotta probably go all the way to Miami to fucking do a show in Florida. No,
like,
Orlando, Daytona, all that shit close.
Like, y'all think I'm a problem? Y'all making it bad. Hey, chill out. You okay? Y'all making it bad, bro. Y'all be canceling, Jacksonville police be canceling my shows and shit, making it bad, bro. embarrassing.
Yeah, that's what it look like.
Not for real, they be canceling the show, putting up in the money though, bro. They gotta stop doing that, bro. That's bad, bro. I ain't fucking up y'all money. I ain't fucking up y'all life. Y'all trying to fuck my shit. I'm Jacksonville police and shit.
Let's see if we can find the whole shit. Let's see if we can find a whole conversation. Oh no, he ain't got it up. Let's go live back, see if they got more of it. Yeah, but I don't, you know, like you said, they've been doing the same thing. You know, that's just their way of trying to keep the motherfucking violence down. But see, Yungeen Ace, you should have never allowed it to get to that point, man. You know how them people play. You know how them people play. Oh, they only got that.
Jacksonville police and shit. I don't know how they be doing it, but they always call around and cancel my shows. What's up with y'all? What's going on?
He think it's funny though.
Cancel my show. I don't even live.
He think it's funny, but it ain't nothing really funny about that. If they canceling your shows, it's for a reason. They don't want you down there, shorty. So anytime you go down there thinking you're gonna be incognito, they gonna press you. You heard what they said to Spin the Benz. Y'all remember that live? What they said to Spin the Benz that time? They said, yo, we watching everything you do. Everything you do.
Yeah, Jacksonville. Why y'all want to cancel my? Why y'all trying to my money? Yeah, man, y'all trying to my life. Cause y'all worry about what I got going on.
Son of Forbade, he talked about that shit not too long ago.
I ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all better leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, really though, not for though. I'm gonna keep it being though. Y'all canceled all my shows, but I just had a show in Temple. Y'all got my show canceled in Temple. I had a show in Virginia. I got my show canceled up. I had a show in Gainesville. I canceled my show in Gainesville before. Daytona.
Yeah, it is, Robert.
Like, what's really going on?
It is. It's for everybody protection.
Like, what's up? Why y'all keep canceling my shit though?
I wouldn't even see
y'all,
this is that.
I'm a problem.
I wouldn't even want to go down there.
Y'all making it bad. Hey, chill out. Okay? Y'all making it bad, bro. Y'all be Jacksonville police be canceling my shows and making it bad, bro. It's embarrassing. They be not fair. They be canceling the shows, putting up in the money though, bro. They gotta stop doing that, bro. That's bad, bro. I ain't fucking up y'all money. I ain't fucking up y'all life. Y'all trying to fuck my shit.
Now he probably is losing a lot of money. Yeah, but that's what happens though, yo. Like you made that bid, now you gotta lay in it. It's similar to when you start speaking out against things. When you start speaking out, yo, you're gonna lose money, you're gonna lose endorsements, you might lose your job. You wanted to be a drill rapper, you wanted to start this, you know, that whole thing y'all had going on. This is the consequences. Accept it. You feel me? That's my thing, yo. Whatever you do, yo, just know what you get yourself involved in, yo, and be ready to stand on it. He should have known this was going to come. You feel me? Like, you know, you should have known that after all that trouble y'all caused down there, they don't want you in Jacksonville, Daytona, Orlando, Tampa, nowhere. Nowhere within the 3 hour drive to motherfucking Jacksonville. He can't be nowhere around it. Can't be nowhere around it. And it's his fault. So stand on it. Don't complain about it. Make money other places. You shouldn't even, at this point, he shouldn't even want to go down there. I wouldn't want to step foot in none of them areas. The nigga got, I mean, Yungeen Ace tripping, man. He going to end up getting himself hurt. He keep playing. He better stop moving around thinking he can't be touched. That is the worst thing you can do as a young rapper or a young nigga with money. Don't move around thinking you can't be touched, y'all, because it only takes one person. It takes one person to end everything. Like, you can have your whole city can love you. Everybody. It can take one person that can hate you, and he will ruin everything for everybody and sleep comfortable at night. So shorty better get right. Stop playing with them people, man. She ain't nothing to play around with. Ain't nothing to play around with. But Just you said something about Stunner for Vegas. He spoke about that a nigga quit rap. It was something like that. He spoke about it recently. Let me see if I can find it. He wanted to leave it. I think they got it. He wanted to leave his deal. Him and the baby ain't really rocking like that no more. Hold up, cause that shit right there is copywritten. They ain't really get me with that. Hold on.
Big homie, comment and subscribe. Big homie load 2 times. I can tell you a deadbeat, bitch. Big homie load 2 times. You a deadbeat. These niggas think it, man.
Now they better stop playing with them people.
My label ain't dropped me. I asked to be out. You done? Just look at my house, goofy. Go live with me and show me where you stay at. Go live with me and show me where you live.
This not the video.
And bomb.
No, this not the video.
You fucking bomb.
It's not the video. Is this it? I think this might be it. He was on that fucking dumbass the way.
What really happened with the baby situation? Like, what happened?
Yeah, I just got I just wanted to part ways for real. We wasn't too much kicking it no more. We wasn't too much goddamn talking and shit.
Why did you say you hate the rap game?
It was just business. Knowing that I should have my own entertainment lawyer, simple shit, you feel me? That's what made me say like, oh man, the rap, man. That bullshit.
So when you signed your first contract, did you have a lawyer or you just like?
No, I had an entertainment lawyer, you feel me? But I ain't really know too much.
Yo, hit that like button, y'all. Y'all want to donate to the platform? Cash App Baltimore swag, y'all. It's at the bottom of the screen, y'all.
Sometimes they gonna tell you what they think best for you, just for them, cause they getting paid too. Right. You feel me? So like I said, you got
the like button.
You
done had probably 10,000 people on here, only 36 likes.
The label too, so it's like.
I think it's because I be coming at everybody's favorite bloggers, man. So they just watch and don't like.
Right, they play golf together.
Hell yeah.
So do you think you signed a bad deal?
I got out of it. I just got down. Like I said, I should have known certain that I didn't really know. Right. That my new lawyer told me, like, once he got down to the nitty gritty, he like let me know.
Yeah, I did see that.
Like, damn. But
how many years were you in that?
Like 4.
4 years. Mm-hmm. So at what point did like things change, like the vibe? After
Who is that?
3 years,
I don't know who that is.
Probably just like the last 8 months.
Was it hard to get out the deal, or it expired?
It took a minute, you feel me, but it wasn't hard. It was just like I said, me having to learn to get on my business, get on my own entertainment.
D Baby Malibu.
That I could trust. Could like, bro,
man, y'all check out D Baby Malibu new music, man.
Or they love somebody that's gonna listen to everything that they say, do, or
what you call that, an industry plant?
You can call it that. I just call it a robot.
Like, what's your relationship with the baby now?
He said he called it a robot.
No, we don't really talk too much.
Oh shit!
I just done there told you that.
Right.
Yeah. I wasn't really fazed by us not kicking it or nothing. It was both growing up, you feel me, whatever, because I learned enough from them the whole time I was around.
Now, Stunner, you've been down with STB. Can you tell us about your new project?
Yeah, so that's come on, Justin, yo, I just did something strictly for you. You asked about the Stunner for Vegas. Just show you what was going on with Stunner for Vegas. I'm not checking that. I'm not doing a review on no song. Yeah, but That's what y'all got going on, man. But shit, we're at hour 21. I don't know, Mel. Shit, we ain't doing that, bro. Shit, yo, we're hour half in, yo. Shit, I think we did a good job today hitting our points. Normally we be going 2-3 hours over. You know what I mean? What's up, Zach? Alrighty, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just shouted them out, told everybody check them out, man. But yeah though, y'all. What else, y'all? What y'all want? Freestyle? Yeah, Charlene. I did see something about the girl was talking about Ice Spice. What's her name, Charlene? What's her name, Charlene? She did like a 5-part series on Ice Spice. I ain't logged into TikTok. Okay. Cleo.
Genuine, manipulative,
My bad, y'all.
calculated. And I promise you that will be the last time you ever play with me. Now I will break down how it ended. And for a lot of people that don't know, me and Ice did not grow up together. That is not my childhood friend. I met her 2 years ago. Before she blew up, I was very
Yeah, Lotto can rap. I like Lotto.
Before she even blew up, I was somebody that genuinely liked her. I was like, this girl is so cute. I've seen her video on my Explore. She didn't even drop her viral song yet. And I was so supportive of her. Now, anyways, I'm just going to tell the story because you guys deserve to know. You guys deserve to know why we are not friends anymore because a lot of y'all loved us being together. You guys do deserve to know why we're not friends. Y'all do deserve to know who y'all are so obsessed with. Y'all love her so much. Y'all deserve to know who that girl is as an actual human being. As an actual human being. Fuck looks. Fuck looks. Fuck all of that. As a human being, as your soul.
No, Lotto can rap.
Y'all deserve to know. Genuine.
Alright, y'all. Here's the truth. I am Ice's makeup artist. And
Everybody has something to say about Ice Spice. Hold on.
I'm like, bitch, we was having fun. So for you to try to sit here and complain about a chicken salad, it's like you never came to me talking about a chicken salad. What are you really talking about right now? You gonna send me a whole essay after tour? Like you just gonna get off the bus? I don't even know you got off the bus. And you gonna send me an essay with an intro, bodies, and a conclusion, like, and you want me to try to like analyze this shit and figure out how I'm wrong when all I did was share my stage with you when I didn't even have to do that. You got less than 10,000 listeners, and I'm sharing my stage with you, and you feeling so entitled, like you thinking that
Shit, you never know now.
that work for me is supposed to work for you too. Like that's so crazy to me. Like
Yeah, you're right.
Shower, you gon' barge in while I'm butt ass naked, trying to press me about some bags that you gotta carry some bags. What? Like, nah, that's that shit, bro. But that's all I could do, y'all.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Shorty. I think she industry plant. I don't like nothing about her. I don't think she put the work in. I don't think she deserve a spot. Like, yo, she ain't got no long catalog.
It's whatever, bro. Like this shit comes with it, you know. Like, y'all see clearly this will come with it, bro. Right? So fuck it. But the whole thing that's blowing me right now is like talking about some dark energy, trying to compare a tour bus to a slave ship. Like, what are you talking about right now? What? That is crazy to me, bro. That's so crazy to me. Like, you really gonna be friends with somebody for 2 years, but the whole time you feel like they soulless and dark? Like, you sound dumb as hell, bitch. If anything, we both need saving. Like, what the fuck are you? I'm like, bitch, we was having
She
fun.
said we both need saving. What the fuck? What's that girl name? Cleo, Ice Spice. Cause she said a whole lot. I ain't really dig deep into it because, you know, where's her page at? I know I'm sure somebody that got the whole jiffy. I know it was like 17 parts of the motherfucker. Cleo money got stolen while touring with Ice Spice. So this person look like they got everything. Where the fuck this person is. Alright. God damn. Ice Spice is demonic. Jesus Christ. We ain't gonna be able to watch all of this. We seen part 1. Ice Spice said Cleo was jealous of her.
So that's that. I'll tell y'all how the tour went now. Please keep in mind that before I
Hell, you funny as shit, Mel. She taking that Ozempic shit, man.
one single day. Everything was a rush, but you know,
Mel funny as shit.
I didn't know what to expect. This is my first tour. Like, I wasn't allowed to bring anybody. She said if I brought anybody, I was gonna have to pay for their hotel and transportation. I'm just like, girl, I didn't even have time to prepare for this. Like, I only got one day. Like, you feel me? Like, you it's damn near like me putting everything, like putting my needs to the side to accomplish something. I have things to pay for myself as an independent artist. So of course I'm thinking like of ways to not come too much out of pocket for a tour that doesn't even have me on the bill. Like, I'm not even on the lineup, like, okay. Anyways, go into how the tour went. So first couple of days was cute. We went to Philly. This is when things go left now. Yeah, we're in a hotel room. We're not sure if we're gonna like bring our bags to the venue, because I guess like we were gonna come back to the hotel. But she told me, don't leave your bags at the venue. You might need some. Don't leave your bags at the hotel. You might need something in it. And I was like, okay, I'll bring it. Her security, who brings all her bags, she has like 10 bags. He brought my bag. Brought the bags down. And now we're at the venue, and I do need something in the suitcase. Like, I had a wardrobe malfunction, like she said I probably would have. That's that. She cursed me, okay? Because now I do have a wardrobe malfunction. So I'm like, oh, how can I get the bag? She's like, tell the security to get it for you. I go to the security. I'm like, can you get my bag out the trunk? Because I have no idea where the trunk is, where the car went. We just came into the venue, like, we artists, we working, whatever. He goes, he gets the bag. Brings it upstairs. I change, End of the show. I put my bag next to her 10 bags and the big black dresser. And yeah, I'm thinking everything is gonna be moved like back into the truck.
Yeah, I don't like that, Justin. You know, say something more. Say something more to spot. Don't hold up there.
Turn around, and my bag is still here. My bag was still there. All her bags was gone. I'm just like, why would somebody just leave my bag? Like, I'm like, I asked the security. I'm like, can you take my bag? He said no. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? He brought all the bags. Okay. I'm like, can I pay somebody to bring my bags down? Because I didn't want to bring the bags down. Why would I want to bring the bags down? I'm just a girl. So I'm asking around nobody's word. So I'm like, all right, let me.
Damn, he left her bag. That's fucked up.
I'm tight. Like, I'm not used to this stuff. Like, what the fuck? I'm just supposed to be performing. Need I remind you, I'm not even allowed to bring somebody on tour with me. So I didn't really have anybody helping me. It was just me. But I feel like she could have simply said to the security, like, take Cleo's bag.
take Cleo's bag.
Yeah, she definitely could have said that.
I got a sense that she just wanted me to struggle. And that's kind of fucked up as like a friend. Like, so I carry the bags. I take one duffel bag. Walking down. It's pouring outside. I put it in the car. The fans are screaming, Cleo, can we get a picture? Cleo, can we get a picture? As I'm struggling with a bag. And it's like very embarrassing. It's like very embarrassing. Like never do fans want to take a picture with me while I'm like carrying big ass bags. I had to make a second trip for the suitcase. I made the second trip for the suitcase.
So he left all her bags. That's fucked up. Ice Spice definitely could have told him get the bags.
Fucking humiliating. I was like, what the fuck? I get in the car, I'm tight. Like I'm fake drenched and I'm tight. Like, and the car ride is silence. And I know she peeped why I was mad. It's like she just doesn't give a fuck. So we went to the hotel now. When we pull up to the hotel, she's like, oh, like, telling the security guy what bag she wants taken out the car because we was about to go to the hotel so she could take a shower. But it's like, I perform too. I want to take a shower too. So I'm just like, you the only one that's taking a shower? I want to take a shower too. She's like, oh, you got to tell him what bags to take out when he's not going to take it. And I'm just thinking to myself, didn't I just tell this guy to bring my bags to the car? And he said no. So why would I think that he's going to take my bags out because I said so? You know, it's like she just didn't want to speak for me at all. She just wanted to show that you're here alone, bitch. Like, I'm just like, wow. So I come out the car and I'm just telling the bellman because at least there's a bellman here and what bags to take out because I'm going to take a shower too. So we go upstairs and it's like after the show kind of gives like a rush vibes because we're trying to like hurry up and get back on the. So we're in the hotel room and I had this feeling in my chest. I don't know if anybody else who's a real ass bitch gets this feeling. And it's just a feeling and I'm just like, I have to say something because if I don't say something, I'm going to start moving like I don't like her. So I want to at least say how I feel, get her take on it instead of being angry and just letting it build up frustration in me.
Yes,
so
that's the best thing to do.
And I'm like, not to take my makeup off so that we can like, you know, I'm not waiting for her to get out the shower to take my makeup off and it's just delaying us because we're trying to hurry up. So I went to the bathroom, I'm taking my makeup off and I'm like, yo, you know you asked me to like take my bag. I mean, not you asked me. I'm like, yo, you know you told me to take my bags with me to the venue. You said that was, it was smart for me to take my bags and the reason why. And you even told me to tell your security to bring the bags upstairs. So why would it be a problem for him to bring the bags back to the car? And she goes, that's my security. He works for me. If he feels like he's doing more work, he's gonna want to get paid more. So I'm like, how much does he want to get paid more? Because if I'm gonna be with her this whole tour, I will pay him more. I don't pay him more to carry my bags. I don't want to be carrying my bags. I don't.
Yeah, she shouldn't be. Artists shouldn't be carrying the bags. Especially a female artist.
Gotta figure this out. So like, how much you want to get paid more? He's like, he gets paid a flat rate.
What?
I'm like, is this girl serious? She said it like she had no idea what flat rate meant. If he gets paid a flat
What the fuck? He get paid a flat. Right.
He's getting paid to work for you. He got paid to work for you. He's moving anything you tell him to move. He's moving anything that you tell him.
Yeah, that's what that means. Oh, so she was just being smart.
Carrying the bags out, like the fans was all in my face. She started making it seem like she understand, like, oh yeah, that's crazy, da da da. Then she goes back to being weird, and she's just like, he can't leave my side. Like he can't leave me. That's why. Like, girl, what you mean he can't leave you? So now I catch her again. She's just weird.
She's just making up shit.
What you mean he can't leave you?
Yo, what I noticed, yo, when people just making up shit, they ain't telling you the truth, the real reason.
He left you a lot of times already. She's like, oh, why would I wait for him to bring your bags to the car? I'm like, the conversation was done after that. It was done.
That's serious.
The type of girl that I'm dealing with, she's very selfish. Why would we just waited for him to bring your bags? What you mean? Why would we wait for my bags? Like, girl, what?
Hey, Tab, go to the beginning of the live, yo, if you're not interested in this. I'm just wanting to see what's going on. Got female watchers too, man. God please the female watchers as well, man.
But I thought that this girl was my friend, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to charge something to the game in this situation.
friend, and that was like the beginning of it. Now, what I didn't know, which I later learned after bringing up everything I went through to her, I learned that this situation where I said something about my bags was the reason why I got mistreated the entire tour after that. And I
Wow.
had no idea that she was so tight at me for saying something. Because she's the type of person
Oh,
that
she
doesn't like to be.
Oh, she thinks she above reproach. So she probably got yes men around her. That's dangerous.
She's on her high horse. Nobody can say nothing to her. But that's the type of person I wouldn't want as a friend. Like, I don't want a friend.
You don't want yes men around you, man. Especially if you're getting some money.
About yourself because you're famous. Like, that's sick. It doesn't matter how famous you are. We're still all human beings at the end of the day. And you still could get checked and you still could be told about yourself.
Well, you can.
Whatever, though. So we went to the next places, got back to New York. The New York show was like, I was so like indecisive if I wanted to continue the tour because of the bag situation. And I'm just like, oh, because I'm not gonna have anybody, but me and my managers was working on getting somebody like some assistant.
Alright, so it's part 3.
Anyways, so of course this story is long as fuck because it was 30 days of hell. So yeah, the New York show, I was real indecisive about like continuing the tour, but I have this drive in me where I feel like God
Yeah, you
wouldn't
funny
put
as shit.
me in a situation that I cannot.
Well, at least gotta be bad. And smoking a blunt though, Justin.
He put me in this situation. He gave me this situation, and if I couldn't handle it, he wouldn't have. So any way that anybody is about to treat me, I will overcome it. I'm going to overcome everything. You are not going to trick me out of my spot. You are not going to make me feel like I'm not supposed to be here. I am moving by the grace of God. And that's just that. I don't care. I don't care. And from that moment forward, I said, I'm not even going to speak on anything that makes me feel uncomfortable or feel unwelcome.
I don't like how she look now. I like the better when she had the weight on.
How I feel.
She looks sick.
To say how I feel because right now in this moment I feel like I'm on tour with somebody that don't even fuck with me for real. That's not even really my friend. The New York tour, her dressing room was kind of small. I never have a dressing room. You know what was kind of weird? That she said that I was gonna be with her the whole time. Like I was gonna be with her. You're gonna be with me. You're good. And when I would come inside the venue, her whole tour production team, they would act like they have no.
Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, we done had probably 12,000 people on here, man.
They're just like,
I got 42 likes.
I have a room for you, but here they'll give me like
like button free, y'all.
Like a bathroom, the bathroom that everybody's using. They'll give me the bathroom and say, well, you can get dressed inside this bathroom right here. And I'm just like, I'm supposed to be in her room though. Like I'm confused. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was just confusing. So they would like show me bathrooms and little corners that I can get ready in, and I'm just like, what? But need I remind you, every time there was a special guest or somebody that ICE wanted to bring out, they was always accommodating. Somehow they was always able to find a room, and they always had a room for themselves. I never had a room, and I was okay with that because I already came on tour knowing that I was going to be with her, but it annoyed me when they would act like they had no idea where I was supposed to be at. That was confusing to me. So the dressing room is small, and I asked her, like, oh, can I get ready inside your room? She's like, come and see the room. I come and see the room, and the room is large enough for us to get ready in it. Like, bro, you invited me on tour, bro. We're supposed to be trying to thug it out and make it work because we're friends and we're girls. Like, hello? So we're getting our makeup done. Our chairs are like just back to back, but the room is not, it's not like there's a couch. Her wardrobe is able to fit in it, which is a big ass wardrobe. All her stuff is able to fit in it. She's good. She's good. And I'm good too. I get to her space. After I'm done dressing up, I get out the room. I do not sit around in the room and shit because she don't even allow niggas to sit in the room. She just give niggas the boot like anytime she feel like it, which was kind of like weird too because like, girl, why I can't just sit in the room and chill? Like, whatever. So, Oh yeah, I forgot. That's because she was tight ever since the Philly show when I said something about the luggage. That is why everything was weird afterwards. Now I put my bag, literally a tote, on the side of her couch, and she knows it's mine, because she knows that's my bag. I put it on the side of the couch. Her mom and her little sister came in the room, so everybody got out the room, da-da-da-da. Like an hour goes by, I go downstairs, I walk past the room, I see my bag, like my Telfar bag outside of her door. And I'm just like, wait, why would they kick this little bag out? Like, this little bag was on the side of the couch. Like, why would it need to be kicked out the room? But it's crazy now, a few days later, and I'm not accusing anybody of nothing. It could have been anybody. You know what I'm saying? It could have been somebody that walked past the door and seen a bag in the front of Ice's door. My card was used. $700 and something was used at one of those designer retail websites, like Essence or something. I was so gagged. I was just like, what? Of course, call my bank, got my money back. I didn't even make it a thing. But
hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Imagine
God
somebody
damn.
that only had $700 and something in the account, and like, yo, and just imagine how other people could react to that. Like, they would be so fucking gagged, bro. I'm just like, whatever. You know, that's crazy. Because why would you kick my bag out? But like I said, I'm not even gonna say nothing. She's probably gonna argue with me. She's probably gonna something. Now I stayed in New York a couple of days to work on my video shoot. When I came back, everything changed.
Thank you, whoever just hit the like button.
She told me
Appreciate
to take Unc on her bus because Wright was coming to the back. Wright's coming, so take him up on the bus. I was like, okay, girl, I'm not gonna cock block. You wanna be with your man? Cool, granted. That's what she told me though. So I'm thinking, when you're done, this is like a who knows? The bus ride is mad long. I'm thinking we're gonna go back to the hotel when we get to where we going. Like, we're gonna be in the same hotel. So when she got out the back room on the bus, we came out together. It was her, Ryan,
Thank you.
me, and the security were walking towards the elevator. We go inside the elevator, and this is something that she could have texted me, because she texted me when she said that he was coming on the bus and for me to take a bunk on the bus. So she goes, in the elevator, you're not going to get your own room? I was like, what? I didn't know I was getting my own room. I was back confused. I'm like, oh, that's what I was trying to understand. And I stopped the elevator door from opening. Girl, why you can't say nothing to nobody? Like, why do you always try to give like an embarrassment kind of vibe? Like, it's not even embarrassing, but it's like, that's the vibe that you make it seem like you try to give all the time. Like, girl, you could have texted me that. Cleo, make sure you get your own room. This is the hotel we staying at. Like, damn, why we gotta get to the hotel and you telling me you're not gonna get your own room? Like, I could have had the room booked already before we got here, boo. But on top of that, I didn't even know that I was paying for hotel rooms, because they're staying at five-star hotel rooms every place. The labels covering everything, label, everything's covered. You know what I'm saying?
And she got
independent artist.
She got to pay out of pocket.
Why would I come on this tour knowing that I had one day to prepare? Now I'm gonna have to pay for 5-star hotels.
Damn.
And everything.
Oh, I didn't know this was that bad. Jesus Christ.
I signed up for. This is not something that I was prepared for. This is not something that I told my label about. Maybe they could have, not even maybe, they would have helped me. But you gave me one single day to prepare for a tour that you knew about months ago. That's so crazy to me. But we know why now. We know now that you added me to the tour simply because you wanted to damage control.
No, just she got valid arguments with this shit.
You thought to yourself, and this is things that I realized after.
She definitely got valid arguments.
I really thought that she was trying to make it up, but it wasn't a make-up matter. It was her trying to clean up everything that was going on with her, and let's add Cleo to the tour so people think that I'm a good friend. So people think that I give opportunities to her, and I'm nice, and I'm good. Her hairstylist.
Now, you don't invite a person to the tour to treat them like shit the whole tour.
You got your fans coming out. You already promoted it yourself. Like, your fans is coming to see you. Do it for your fans. She put that.
Yeah, he's being funny as shit.
Like, I had to get my head back on a swivel. Like, yo, like, make this situation what you can make it, and just ignore everything else. Fuck it. And at the end of this, you will address her, and you will tell her how this situation made you feel. And if she doesn't care, that was never your friend. some people don't even know what, and like they don't know how they're making you feel until you tell them. But if she doesn't care, she was never your friend. So I ended up staying with the hairstylist. She let me stay inside her hotel room. Every city that we went to, I stayed with her, and she was mad nice, and it was so fun with her. Like it really just gave it was just fun. Like it felt like how it was supposed to be with Ice, but she's fucking boring. Like she's boring. She doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't even want to play Uno. Like she doesn't even want to do anything. The bus rides.
Yeah, but you can't bring her on tour. No, she ain't got the money she got. If you're gonna bring her on tour, you gotta.
This tour so easy.
You had to know you got to look out for.
I'm glad that she felt that way because she made that for me too.
She ain't got Ice Spice money.
Now moving forward, this is when it starts to really feel like mistreatment and just weird stuff.
It's like bringing your man on tour with you and expecting him to pay for everything. Like what the fuck, nigga? You just took me off the block.
Chicken salad, just like you. Like I'll just get a chicken salad. Then she shows me like a message where somebody from production is like, Cleo is not a part of the budget. So I'm just like, how am I not a part of the budget? But y'all.
Yo, for one, hold on. Let me address this nigga real quick. Hold on. For one, a female that supports my channel wanted to watch this. Now, if you want to rewind the video all the way back and then see how we got here, yo, for you just come in talking fucking stupid. Fuck is you talking about? I'm in female bed. I got female watches, my brother. Now, a female that support my channel way more than you is interested in this. So that's what the fuck we watching. You got a problem with it, roll out.
And why didn't they tell you?
Nah, man, you just pissing me off. Just coming. I ain't never seen your comment before. You come in talking fucking stupid. You don't even know what the fuck going on.
The same way you told me that I was gonna be good. Why is your production saying that I'm not a part of the budget for chicken
right.
salad?
Fuck around with y'all. Fuck around with your name.
Y'all could have bought that chicken salad and literally got the money from my manager or me. But y'all wanted to show me so bad that I can't get nothing and that nobody is here for me that I couldn't even get a chicken salad. I was like, wow, this shit's corny. I ain't saying nothing. No, remember I said I wasn't saying anything about anything. I was just going to take everything in and whatever. So my manager ends up getting me an assistant to come on tour with me, somebody to help. They met me in Chicago. So now the Chicago show was lit as fuck. It was so fun. I love Chicago. But yeah, she came, she helped me, whatever. And the only reason why she even came in the first place was because she was told that she was going to be able to go on Riot's bus. And then at the end of the show, she was told that Riot said you can't come on his bus. And she was just so confused because that's the reason why she came all the way to Chicago in the first place. And Riot is not even on his own bus. He's on the bus with Ice. So it was just so mind-boggling, you know? And he probably didn't even say that. They probably just didn't even want me to have anybody. And that was the vibe that I was starting to get, that they actually do want me to struggle. They want me to struggle a little bit. They want to see if I'm gonna stay. It's like they want to put this pressure on me.
Thanks, Charlene.
The devil will not win, boo. He will not win. He will not win. He will not win. He was starting to get to me, but he didn't win. Sent her all the way back to New York. And I was left, again, with nobody. I got a little piece of help, and then I was done for. Now we're in Texas. We're in between Texas and Mexico. What do you guys think of when y'all think Texas, the between Texas and Mexico? Desert, tumbleweeds, nothing for miles. No Uber Eats, no Uber 2 Eats, and there's nothing. We're at a Best Western or whatever one of those hotels are. We're in the middle of nowhere. That's how you know, because we're at one of those Best Western hotels. And yeah, no food. There's a McDonald's all the way down the block, 8-minute walk. Probably gonna get bit by scorpions and all sorts of other bugs while walking through the desert to McDonald's. So me and her hairstylist were in the hotel. We just sleeping and stuff. It's like 2 o'clock. We get up around like 5 or 6. I call Ice. I'm getting ready and shit. Me and her hairstylist about to make videos or whatever. I call. I'm like, oh, let's make TikToks. she's like with that soulless demon face, just you're with my hairstylist, so like, damn, my bad. It was really seeming like she didn't really want me to be friends with her hairstylist, but it's like, damn, bitch, I don't got no friends. So I'm gonna make friends with bitches that actually want to be my friend. I'm sorry. I hung up on her after that because it was just like, ew, like, all right, I'm with your hairstylist, so what that mean? Like, oh, like, I can't, like, I'm not ready, obviously. Like, it was just the attitude around it that was just so weird and corny to me. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Went downstairs, and I seen her in the lobby. And her and some other boy, one of his friends, was just standing there, you know, with a basketball. I'm like, oh, what y'all just did? Oh, we was playing basketball, whatever. Nobody said anything about eating. Nobody. I'm like, me and the hairstylist keep talking about food. We like, oh, damn, we mad hungry. Like, we mad hungry just at McDonald's. Nobody said anything about food while me and her are talking about how hungry we are. Now we go to the boys' bus, tour bus, and we just sitting on the bus. We just like, yo, like, did somebody come with us to McDonald's? Like, nobody want to walk there by themselves. We take one of me in with us. They like, oh, that's mad far. Like, nah, like, word, this desert is scary. I'm like, okay. Nobody said anything about food still. Come to find out, everybody ate.
Damn. That's fucked up.
Everybody ate. Guess what? They all went to a steakhouse. Everybody went to a steakhouse and left me, the hairstylist, and the makeup artist. Everybody went to go get a bite, steak, mash, cream corn, spinach. And we didn't have anything. We didn't eat at all. We're trying to figure out how to get a McDonald's, and y'all all ate already? Nobody mentioned it. You know why nobody mentioned it? Because it was a secret.
Damn.
It was a secret, and I gagged. One of the things that I have to charge to the game, I guess. I'm like, what? They said, don't say anything. We don't want to make it a problem. All right, I'm not going to say anything. One of the things I'm just going to have to bring up when I'm ready to leave. And that's another thing that I later realized when I reflected on everything, that this girl was really mad at me for saying something about that luggage, bro. She was so mad at me for saying something. Like, she don't expect you to say nothing. Like, she tried to.
That's how some people is. That's why I like, yo, this shit bigger than just Ice Spice situation. That's how some people are, man. Especially when they got the money, you can't tell them nothing. I can't fuck with that type of person.
I was like, oh my God, just went on tour with somebody that hates my guts. Wow.
Fuck my lighter going.
So for you guys that don't know how a tour bus looks, it looks like a slave ship. Very similar to a slave ship.
Damn,
bunks
slave
stacked
ship?
up on top of each other very tightly.
That's a hell of a comparison.
Some may have more, but this bus that we was on had 3. And then she has her big room in the back, which I was staying at for the first couple of days until I blew things by saying something about my bag. As an artist, why the hell would I want to leave the venue carrying my bags? We'll never know why she wanted me to look so crazy. We'll never know. Actually, we do know. So that's how the bus looks. And while we were in New Orleans, there was another situation where we was on the bus from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Me and the makeup artist, me and the hairstylist, but all of us, we were told to get on the bus because at this point, Ice doesn't even communicate with me anymore, by the way. She like slowly, gradually stopped talking to me, and that's because I think like she realized that I was like getting cool with the people that worked for her, so now it's like she's kind of like treating me like a worker. But I was so confused. Like, you're not being my friend, so I'm going to make more friends. Like, girl, it's like she wanted me to be miserable and alone, and it just didn't happen because that's not what God had planned for me, boo. So they was told to get on the bus at 9. And nobody tells me anything, so I'm just doing what they said, you know. I don't get no text messages, like I said. I don't. She doesn't tell me nothing. So I get on the bus at 9 a.m. because that's what her manager told them. Her manager doesn't even text me. That's how much I don't get anything told to me. So she was literally the one that was supposed to be talking to me. So I get on the bus at 9, wake up at 2, and we're in the same place. So you can think about it. We're on a slave ship, right? From 9 to 2 p.m. in the same place, thinking that we're moving and that by the time we wake up, we won't even be there anymore. So to find out we're in the same place is so crazy. My legs are cramping now.
said what? He said why? Bro, you already talking that bullshit again? I think you did that. Somebody did that before. I thought he was in California with Adam and Suddy Nash. The female who was living in NBA Youngboy's mansion in Utah police snitched on YB in a drug prescription case. Yeah, that man ain't even in what's it called. Prescription picked up by granddaughter. Later pharmacy. Why they got this big ass? Damn, D's, you snitched on this man. You was living rent free in his home, being fed. Young Mel, man, track that down. Young Mel, my motherfucking Young Mel know everything that's going on in the world. Ain't nothing but no goddamn Woody. Hey Troy, why you always come here trying to disrupt the live, man? I would slap the shit out you in real life, yo, if you did that. Come this bitch trolling. Nigga ain't fucking dead. Think you last time. Did that shit before, man. Keep coming here with that bullshit. Alright, let's get back to well, that Ice Spice shit crazy, man. Yo, but see, situations like that, like, yeah, that's something that she had going on with Ice Spice and her friend. Yo, but niggas go through that type shit too. Young Thug was doing that shit to the whole YSL. You feel me? That's why the niggas end up telling on. It's like, yo, artists take a motherfucker, they'd take a friend or a lesser known artist on tour with them and then expect them to live how they live. Like, nah, fuck no. Like, you invited me. Like, if I go on tour, right, and I invite somebody, I know that, yo, I'm responsible for damn near everything that go on. Like, of course, they're gonna have their own money, but we ain't gonna be going to 5-star. I'm not gonna expect you to be able to go to 5-star restaurants every motherfucking night and pay your own way. Hell no, that's fucked up. It's like at that you ain't getting paid for this. You ain't getting paid to show what I'm getting paid. You end up going broke out this bitch. You literally going to go on the road and spend all your money on the road. Nah, hell no, man. And that was fucked up for Ice Spice to do that to Shorty, man. So for yo to come in and talk about, yo, you worry about female business, man, a lot of people move like that. Male or female. This is a situation where a girl was going through it with a female artist. But Young Thug did it to the whole YSL. It's probably a lot of niggas that do that. I mean, a lot of niggas do that. They take niggas on the road with them and don't do nothing for them. Don't pay them. Don't do nothing. You just on the road with them. Meanwhile, they watch you spend hundreds and tens of thousands of dollars and you going to this strip club, dropping bag, and they just sitting there like this. Man, fuck, that's phone. That's sucker shit, yo. Male or female. Yo, you don't do that to nobody, man. You don't do that to nobody. I don't even know Rallo. I don't know why Rallo even did that, Crimes. Yo, YouTube is taking forever to monetize that video so you can see the comments. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's taking so long. But ain't no way 3 days down the line they still ain't figure out if they was going to monetize the video or not. Because that's why you can't see the comments. But Rallo was tripping, man. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why Rallo came over. He shouldn't even have did that. He know niggas ignore me online. Well, he must don't know. He been locked up. But niggas don't reply to me. It's a reason. Niggas don't reply to me because niggas know how fucking barbecue their ass on any fucking conversation. But I think Rallo just didn't know that I knew about the case. He probably, I don't know what he thought. He should have did some research before he came in there talking crazy. Rallo was tripping. And you know, you still got people say, yo, but he ain't tell. Like, what? Like, yo, you didn't, like, yo, I just took you through everything. Like, what do you mean? You heard the lawyer say that Manu Jones was arrested after the phone was extracted. I took you to the court, and you see Manu Jones and Rallo was on the case. The only two people on the case. Niggas just don't want to believe it, y'all. Niggas don't want to accept reality. Yo, the boy ain't right. He ain't right. And he keep trying to get people to see paperwork, but it's like, yo, there's nothing else to see, bro. Like, it's nothing to see. Nigga heard you say it out your own mouth. You see the documents. Yeah, that's all it is, Q. Like, and I get it, yo. Like I said, y'all, that shit, man. I could have cried, yo, when I found out Rallo was a rat. And I ain't never met Rallo a day in my life, yo. It just hurt to be a nigga from the streets and a nigga that stood on business in their own case, and to think that he was similar and to see that he's totally different. That shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was a blemish on the streets. A blemish on integrity. Fuck the streets. That shit was a blemish on men of integrity. And you know what I mean? That shit, he just say, and it's bothering him. That's why he can't take accountability. It's hurting him that he did that. It's hurting him that he did it. But you can't blame Boosie. You can't blame me. You can't, I mean, you did that, bro. That shit ain't nobody's problem but yours, man. Take accountability for that shit. Should never cooperate with them people if you thought it was going to affect you like that. See, Rallo not mad that he cooperated. Rallo was mad that niggas found out. That's why Rallo was mad. He almost did his whole 5 years without niggas finding out. And he taking advantage of the fact that Manny Jones is a civilian that's never going to come out and say Rallo told. When Rallo approached Manny Jones about the paperwork, he lied. He lied. He gave Giddo the paperwork. Then when Rallo questioned about it, he lied about it. He's a civilian. He don't want no problem. He don't want Rallo to hurt him. And that's fucked up, yo. How you going? So you going to tell on the man, then want him to stay quiet about it, and then threaten him when he decided to speak? Like, yo, come on, Rallo, wild as shit. That's a wild ass nigga. Wild ass young nigga right there, man. For real. Shorty crazy. It sounds like he trying to be a blogger now. That's what it sounds like he trying to do. Speak out on shit. But nobody want to hear. That nigga got a 4th grade education. That's what made him even think it was a good idea to talk to the feds. The nigga ain't go to middle school or some shit like that. The nigga fucking stupid. Listen to him. Listen how he talk. Like, how did he think that was going to work? He was just going to get this anonymous person to just take his case. They don't got no history. The feds ain't got no history on this person. They ain't got no investigation on this person. They ain't got no knowledge that this person even exists. Rallo thought he was just going to be able to pay somebody to take his charge. And he was going to release him. Man, that shit don't go like that, man. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall after he gave his presentation. And they just was sitting there like, okay, Rallo, you got anything else for us? Yo, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall to see that shit. Yo, if I was funny as a motherfucker. Hey, yo, that shit probably was so fucking funny when he gave his presentation, because I know he probably thought it was going to work. And they just was sitting there like, okay, what else you got for us? We want to hear about murders. You know anything about murders? Man, Rallo's stupid as shit, man. Yeah, but Crumbs, he did that to himself. He shouldn't have never came on that live. He was better off just hitting me on Instagram and waiting for me to reply. Then he hit me on Instagram, then rescinded the message. I think after the conversation, because if y'all noticed, for people that was on that live, if y'all noticed, he started trying to talk in third person. Had me thinking it wasn't even him. But I'm like, it was him because he hit me on Instagram. Once he's saying it didn't go his way, he started acting like it wasn't him, like he was speaking in third person. But it was him the whole time. It was him the whole time. He must thought he could bully a nigga. Like, I don't know what you thought. I know if he was in my face and he played with me like that, we'd have been fighting. Like, yo, that's the worst thing you do is play with a motherfucking intelligence. Y'all ever had somebody do that to you face to face? Like, you telling them what you know, and they telling you some more other shit that's opposite of what you know. And they standing on it. Like, yo, you really gonna sit here and tell me, yo, the sky ain't blue, yo? Yo, I'm telling you, yo, the bitch red, yo, look at it. Bitch, it's blue. What you talking about? Yeah, man, that's how fights start, yo, because people play with your intelligence, man. Yeah, he probably is used to running plays. He used to dictate. Yeah, Tasha, like, yo, you don't do that to people, man. Like that's why I was so pissed off in that conversation, because it's like, yo, I'm looking at the paper. I'm reading the paperwork. I'm going to Pacer. I'm showing you that it's only you and him on the case. It's only you and him on the case. The nigga tried to blame it on Dookie Wild. Yo, Dookie Wild told on Manu Jones. Yo, but every time you talk about your situation, you don't never mention him. You don't never mention Manu Jones. But now, here it is, we having a conversation. You put it on Dookie Wild. Like, yo, come on, bro. Come on, y'all. Dookie Wild ain't told on that boy, man. We heard what happened. They extracted the phone. They got information on Manu Jones. They locked him up because you gave him the phone. Come on, bro. Like, stop playing, my nigga. Stop playing, yo. That's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to play in somebody's face, man. But shit, though, y'all. Where we at? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know I got to get up at 5. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. If y'all want to support the platform, yo, Cash App, Baltimore Swag. What ATK got to do with anything? We can go forever. Disrespect me. What you mean? Yeah, Dookie Wild did say the boy was zesty. Dookie Wild said Wild try to pull a move on him. Never know. I don't know. I don't get too deep into that type shit. But I appreciate everybody that tapped in, though. Appreciate the support. Man, motherfucker, y'all stayed up with me to 3 o'clock in the morning that day. I was thinking about that shit the whole next day. I say, dang, yo, motherfucker really stayed up to 3 o'clock in the morning and rocked out. I appreciate everybody that tapped in, yo. Like, for real. Like I told y'all, yo, on this channel, no matter how big this shit get, yo, I ain't never gonna be the type to down motherfuckers and talk down on them. And no, yo, we don't do that over here, man. We don't do that. Only thing I ask is if I say something and you disagree with it, elaborate. Don't just disagree, you know, because we gotta have conversations. Yo, the point of it is to push the conversation forward. You know what I mean? You should be able to do that with every situation. That's how ball out for even that nigga. But like I say, yo, the Cash App at the bottom. If anybody want to donate, Baltimore Swag. Make sure you like, comment, share. If you can, come back to the video when it's over and leave a comment. Share it again. You know what I mean? Because we got to get the message out there, yo, because ain't nobody else talking it. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Another day, keep it G News, and I'm out.